It is Sunday, June 19th, and I am in my home garden and home orchard, and just right now we're looking at my hydrangeas that are they're kind of on the downward slide right now, although some of my hydrangeas will continue blooming off and on through the summer. Right here is my 20th century Asian pear, and so far so good with it. Looks like it's about to put on some additional new growth this year. Most fruit trees, or trees in general, will kind of rest during the growing season while they grow root tissue after their spring flush, and then we'll start growing again. That seems to be happening to that pear tree. This is my raspberry latte fig, which has been in the ground for a year now, and boy is it ever growing, and has it grown this year. Just really took off. I'm really pleased with how it's growing. It doesn't have any little figs on it, but that's okay. It's growing. Also really growing quite amazingly is my McKibben plum, which was just a little guy when I planted it, and it's quadrupled in size, and I'm very pleased with how it's growing. Not growing so fast is my LeConte pear. This is the slowest growing pear tree I think I've ever seen. It's got a fair amount of fruit on it for a 3-year-old. For pear tree has been in the ground here for 3 years, but it has been a slow grower, and I don't know why. My green Greek fig, which has also been in the ground for a year, is also growing almost as fast as my raspberry latte. All my young pears have grown, did a growth spurt, and then are kind of resting. This one has begun its second growth spurt of the year. This is my Tennessee pear, and it's all of a sudden really taking off again. As we come further into the orchard, here is another Japanese type pear. This is a Shinko pear. My Negroni fig has a number of figs on it, not as many as some of my other fig trees do, but it's beginning. So it's got figs that are going to ripen in August, but it's beginning its fall crop, and so this tree always puts on a fall crop every year, it seems. So I should get a good number of figs off of it this year. Don't know how many it will produce for fall, but